Welcome back to another lesson, and in this lesson we are going to talk about modifying lists. The topic about modifying lists is very huge, but we are going to focus on the basics, and then the rest you can learn by yourself as you grow, as you become better at using PowerPoint in making presentations in front of an audience. So we are talking about modifying lists, and I'll say that by default when you type text into a placeholder. Remember, these are the placeholders. These ones that I'm pointing with my mouse pointer. This is a placeholder, and this is a placeholder. We are talking about this content placeholder. By default, anytime that you type text into a placeholder, a bullet will be placed in the beginning of each paragraph. This is called a bulleted list. And if you want, you can modify a list by choosing different bullet styles or by switching to a numbered list. So now, remember PowerPoint. PowerPoint, even the name suggests that what we are supposed to do is to create points that remind us of what we are supposed to be teaching because we are masters of our content. We already know, so we don't have to write the whole a chapter into a PowerPoint presentation. All we need are points. So that is the reason why anytime by default you start typing any content or anything, let's say for example you put milk, you will have a bullet by it, and this is a bullet, this one that I'm pointing. And then of course again when you say enter to accept a new value, another bullet is created. So we'll say sugar, we'll say tea bags, we will say coffee, we will say water, we will say mandazi, we will say bread. And those are the bulleted list. This is a list. Now by default you have been given a circular or round bullet, but you can change this. Again, the reason why you would want to change perhaps is to make your presentation more appealing, more interesting to your learners. So how do you change? You just highlight your list. You highlight your list, and then you can click on the bullet command button, the bullets command button, which is found in the home tab within the ribbon in a group called paragraph, and you see this bullet or bullets. Click on it. It gives you a drop down which gives you options of what bullets that you can use. Say for example you choose this kind of bullet, and there you have it, and you have modified the bullet styles. So you can modify your bullet styles. You can also do other things. For example, you can have bullets and numbering. Click there and you have bullets. These are the bullets now, and the bullets by default are black in color. You can also change those bullets into a different color by selecting the color button within the bullets and numbering dialog box. You click on it and change the color, and the color has changed. And then now you say, maybe you say okay, and you can see that we have red bullets in this case. You can still continue to modify those bullets by highlighting again. You go to your bullet command, click on it, go to the bullets and numbering. You can change the size of the texts by increasing or reducing the percentages. Let us increase the percent to 150 and see what happens. You say okay. You see, now the bullets have become larger. The bullets have become larger than they were. If I undo, you will see the bullets have become smaller. So you can change the size of your bullets. You can still do more on the bullets by just clicking on the bullet command. First of all, make sure you highlight your list and then click on the bullet command and go to numbering, and you can even place pictures as bullets. Pictures as bullets, but those are the pictures that have appeared. Maybe let me find an appropriate picture. There are so many. Maybe I can take one like this. I say okay, and then I have that image as my bullet. Of course, again, we said that we can change the color of the bullet. So we can change the color of the bullet. If I highlight it like that, and then I locate the bullet which has disappeared, oh, here it is. You locate the bullet, and then you go bullet numbering and make sure that the color, in this case, because it's a custom one, I can see that I cannot set the color for that bullet. I cannot set the color. Now, those are bullets. Bullets are these types, you know. But you can have a numbered list. You can have a numbered list, and then you also have the numbers that are available for you. You can have this number sequence or this number format that does not have a bracket. You can have this kind of number as well. Let us select this one and see what happens. See, now we've changed the number format. Again, it is still red. We can change the color, but let us look for other options for numbering. You click on that numbered, and you click on the bullet command, and then you have bullets and numbering dialog box appearing on your screen, and then you can just locate the other number format that you want. The interesting thing is that you can start at any number. You don't have to start at number 1. You can choose to start at number 4. Maybe you can choose to start at number 4 and say okay. As you can see there is listed for the list starts at number 4. Why would you want to do that? Maybe in the previous slide you had 3 lists or 3 items in your list, and you want them to continue to this slide. Say for example, let us do it practically. We create a new slide here. In this slide, we come and click here and say what other items? Blue band. Another item that could be part of it, breakfast. We say samosa, sausages. We say we already have mandazi. Oh, we already have 3, a list of 3. So you see, these are bulleted lists. So we need to change them into numbered list. So we'll come and select our bullet command. We go to bullets and numbering, select numbered, select this number format, and then this one starts from 1, and then of course it will be in red in color so that there's some consistency, and then you say okay. So you have your first 3, 1, 2, 3, and when you go to the next slide, you have 4, 5. So there is a continuation. That's the reason why you would start a number from maybe any other number other than number 1, so that you have a sequence or a series of numbers following a certain order. Now that is the much that you can talk about bullets and numbering. There are many things you can do to bullets and numbering. We can customize bullets, but that one I shall leave it for another time. So this is enough for us to get started. When we are teaching, it is very important to know how to change our bullets. The question will be, in a teaching and learning situation, where do you use bullets and where do you use numbers? In my view, you will use numbers when you have a limited selection. Say for example, you're giving attributes or aspects of a certain object, and you know that there are only 3. So you use number 1, number 2, and number 3. In other cases, you'll have a situation where you only need to use bullets because the list is infinite perhaps, and then you can use bullets. You don't want to create a numbered when you know that there are so many, there's so many values that you can have. So it is upon you as a teacher to select the most appropriate listing or order that you would use between bulleted or numbered. So that ends our lesson about bullets and numbering. Thank you.